Jannik Sinner's first appearance at the ADP 500 in Vienna could hardly have been more impressive. With a masterful 6-0, 6-2 win over Germany's Daniel Altmaier, the young Italian once again reminded the tennis world of his extraordinary talent and composure. Yet this time, what truly captured everyone's attention wasn't just his dazzling performance. It was what happened off the court and who was there to witness it. Among the crowd sat someone very special, LAILA Hazanovic, the woman who has quietly become one of the most important figures in Sinner's life. The 24-year-old Danish model wasn't just another spectator cheering from the seats. In a gesture that spoke volumes, she joined Jannik's parents, Sigline and Hans Peter, in the family box, a symbolic and emotional step that publicly sealed her connection to the Sinner family. For months, the couple's relationship had been the subject of quiet speculation, glimpsed only through the occasional social media clue or photo from afar. But this appearance in Vienna made things unmistakably clear. LAILA Hazanovic is no longer simply rumored to be Sinner's girlfriend. She is now an accepted and visible part of his world. Those close to the couple describe a relationship marked by calm affection and mutual respect, very much in tune with Jannik's famously modest and disciplined personality. In Vienna, the two didn't just share the excitement of match day. They also spent time with Sinner's family away from the courts, laughing, eating, and celebrating together after the victory. People present at the tournament noted how naturally LAILA seemed to fit in. There were no grand gestures or excessive displays of affection, just a genuine sense of comfort and connection. The quiet way in which she entered the Sinner family's private space suggested something deeper than romance, a shared understanding between two people who lead busy, high-pressure lives but have found peace in each other's company. When reporters asked Sinner about his relationship after the match, he stayed true to form, discreet, direct, and sincere. "I'm in love," he said simply, without embellishment. No extra details, no evasive answers, just that small, honest confirmation. And yet, that single phrase said more than a dozen interviews ever could. It was his way of acknowledging what everyone already knew. His heart is taken, and he's happier than ever. Away from the flashing cameras and the roar of the crowd, Sinner and Hazanovic have built their relationship on quiet moments. They've been seen enjoying time together in Copenhagen, her hometown, where they walked the city's elegant streets and dined by the canals, blending in like any other young couple. They also escaped the busy tour schedule to relax in Costa Smeralda, the Sardinian paradise known for its turquoise waters and calm energy. Each of these trips painted a picture of a couple balancing two worlds, the glamour of international sports and fashion and the normality of private connection. For Sinner, who is known for his laser-like focus and humble lifestyle, LAILA seems to offer something rare, emotional balance and genuine companionship amid the whirlwind of fame. LAILA Hasanovic's story begins far from the tennis courts. Born to Bosnian parents but raised in Denmark, she grew up in a multicultural home that instilled in her both grace and resilience. By her early teens, she was already making waves in the modeling world. In 2013, she began appearing in campaigns and fashion events, and before long, major international brands like Armani and Prada Beauty took notice. Her polished yet natural beauty, combined with her easy confidence, helped her rise quickly in the fashion industry. But it wasn't just her looks. LAILA had the poise and professionalism that top designers seek. By 2019, she represented Denmark at Miss Universe, where she impressed both judges and fans, making it all the way to the finals. Today, she is a respected influencer and model, with around 385,000 followers on Instagram. Her feed is a blend of elegant fashion shoots, travel diaries, and candid glimpses of everyday life. She has a talent for making luxury feel approachable, an authenticity that resonates with her audience. And despite the glitter of her career, friends describe her as warm, down-to-earth, and fiercely independent. Before meeting Sinner, LAILA had been in a long-term relationship with Mick Schumacher, the son of Formula One legend Michael Schumacher. Their relationship lasted about 3 years and placed her briefly in the orbit of another elite sporting world. After the breakup, she shifted her focus entirely to her modeling career, until fate introduced her to Jannik Sinner, whose quiet confidence and grounded personality won her over at first glance. Jannik Sinner and LAILA Hazanovic might seem to come from opposite universes, one rooted in the solitary grind of professional tennis, the other in the vibrant, image-driven world of fashion. Yet beneath the surface, they share similar values: discipline, ambition, humility, and balance. Both understand the pressures of constant travel, media attention, and public expectation. Their connection seems built on these shared experiences. Layla's worldliness complements Jannik's introspection. His focus balances her spontaneity. Together, they've managed to keep their relationship mostly private, letting it develop naturally without the interference of tabloids or social media noise. Vienna, however, changed everything. By joining Jannik's parents in the player's box, Layla symbolically stepped out of the shadows and into his inner circle. It was the first clear, public signal that their bond is serious and lasting. For fans, it was a touching reminder that even the most disciplined athletes have hearts that beat for something beyond trophies and rankings. Jannik Sinner has always been admired not just for his achievements on court, but also for his demeanor off it. Calm, mature, and almost shy, he represents a new kind of sports star, one who values simplicity over showmanship. Yet fame has a way of exposing every corner of a person's life, and Sinner's decision to acknowledge his relationship marks an important step in his personal evolution. It shows that he is learning to open up, to let fans see not only the competitor, but also the young man behind the champion. Love, for him, doesn't seem to be a distraction, but rather a source of stability and inspiration. His happiness in private life is reflecting subtly in his tennis. His game appears freer, more confident, and emotionally richer than ever. The scene in Vienna was more than a mere match win. It symbolized a moment of growth, both professional and personal, for Jannik Sinner. Watching him celebrate on court while his girlfriend and parents smiled together in the box gave fans a sense of connection that goes beyond rankings or trophies. For years, Sinner has been portrayed as the stoic, ultra-focused prodigy from South Tyrol, a young man with tunnel vision for success. But this new chapter adds warmth to that image. It reminds us that even the most dedicated athletes need love, laughter, and belonging. In a world where celebrity relationships often play out under bright lights and social media drama, Jannik and Layla's quiet sincerity feels refreshing. They are navigating fame on their own terms, with respect, patience, and genuine affection. AS Sinner continues his journey toward the very top of world tennis. Vienna will be remembered not just for another brilliant performance, but as a turning point in his story. It was the day his professional excellence intertwined with a beautiful moment of personal affirmation. With LAILA Hasanovic by his side, Jannik Sinner seems more balanced, mature, and emotionally grounded than ever. Together, they represent a modern version of love, one built not on spectacle, but on shared values, quiet strength, and deep connection. The victory in Vienna was a triumph of talent, yes, but it was also a celebration of the man behind the athlete. Jannik Sinner, the competitor, continues to rise. Jannik Sinner, the person, is finding joy. And perhaps that combination, love, peace, and passion, will be his greatest advantage. YET.SO. As the tennis season moves forward, one thing is clear. Jannik Sinner is not only winning matches, he's winning at life. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates from the world of tennis. See you in the next video.